Officially 9:32. It's 2 minutes past 9:30. We will start. We shall not wait for the rest. Thank you very much, the rest of you, for just coming in on time. That's highly appreciated. Today we're gonna talk about a topic that is not complicated, but it's a very common topic that is rather confusing because people don't actually. There are a lot of information inside YouTube, inside Google, that is contradicting and confusing, and very often people produce content for the sake of producing content without proper research. So I have compiled them, making sure that things are more scientific. Research has been done, and I'm going to share with you some information. And today it's regarding collagen. Now, the best gift let's say if somebody says, hey, my face is sagging, I'm aging for some reason, like your mom and all this, and they say, if you want to improve in a very quick, short period, what is the fastest way? Actually, the fastest way is to improve the collagen content, right? Because, and when I'm talking about collagen, I'm not talking about just the skin itself. I'm talking about the skin as a universal indicator that your collagen in the body, in the rest of the body, is better. And collagen has like 1,000 uses in the body, right? So I'm going to share with you some of the more common ones. But the skin is merely an indicator. When it improves, it can improve in 30, 60 days if you do it properly. And it's that short. And this is science. And this is not some hocus pocus skin care kind of thing, But once you can rub everything on the skin, but you don't work on the collagen, the improvement, the speed is not as fast as you think. All right. So today we're going to talk about this, and the reason why I entitled it "Mommy, I Can Help the Skin Look Better" is because Christmas is coming, and sometimes we wanted to make sure my mother wants to look better during Christmas or Chinese New Year. We want to help them look better. She's tried all sorts of ways, but what she forgot to improve her collagen content. And perhaps by educating you, or some mummies are inside here, you will know what to do at home, in the kitchen. All right. So my name is Oliver. I've been in the business for 18 years, but the last 14 years, I specialize in tummy flattening. And of course, while flattening tummy, I have spoken to people about collagen maintenance in the body to assist in weight management and metabolism also. So for the last 20 years, I specialize in corporate behavior. So I'm a behavioral specialist. I'm trained in nutrition metabolism and a tummy flattening specialist. So today we're going to go straight into the topic itself, how to make you look better, right? So these are the questions I'm going to explore throughout the whole talk. Question number one is collagen and youth inside out. We're going to talk about inside out, collagen inside out, right? A lot of people are thinking of outside in, right? The other one is how and when to boost collagen naturally to protect the body parts. And I'm not talking about the skin only. Skin is just the ultimate part that responds visually, but the rest of the body part actually respond to it. What else? Solutions to look and feel younger. Some solutions over there. And I'd like you to listen until the end of the talk. The last few slides are where it gets interesting. The last few slides will answer things like this. Can collagen make my breast grow? Ladies are not men. That's a question, okay? The answer is at the back, all right? Can collagen increase hair growth? This one, men interested. What about, will collagen help stretch marks? A lot of ladies out there have stretch marks or will get stretch marks as they get pregnant. So what role does collagen play with stretch marks? Now, all these are at the end. So stay with me until the end. Don't go away. Some people start going away towards an hour, but don't go away. The answers are at the back. All right, let's start now. Okay, so first of all, let me show you collagen. This is a collagen molecule. And collagen, the word comes from a Greek word called kolla, which means glue. And gen, meaning produce. So actually, it's about producing glue. And that gives you a hint that collagen is actually produced from the body itself. And collagen, these are the amino acid of collagen. There's only 2 amino acids I'd like you to memorize. One is called proline, the other one is called glycine. Just remember these 2. There are like 101 amino acids out there. By the time you finish remembering, you lose all your hair already. You know what I mean? So just remember, you see proline, you see glycine, there's some kind of collagen inside there. All right? So remember this. So remember, collagen is basically, when you say collagen, you think of glue. Very, very stubborn glue. All right? So what does a glue do for your body? First of all, There are 11 non-essential and 9 essential amino acids. All right. These are the non-essential amino acids and these are the essential amino acids. What do you mean when you say essential and non-essential? You don't have to remember the name. You only need to remember which one? The glycine and the proline, because this is collagen. All right. The non-essential amino acids means it can be produced by your body itself. There's no necessity for you to consume it. Okay, there's no necessity. The essential amino acids your body cannot produce. You have to consume it. Okay, that's what it means. It's not that it's not essential. It means that it's not essential to consume. All right, your body will be able to produce itself. Okay, so remember here, collagen is under the essential, one of the 2 of the 11 amino acids that is non-essential. That means your body actually produces collagen by itself. Then there's the next question. Then why are people lacking in collagen? That is where we're going to explore as we go along. All right. Okay. So one concept that I like to bring to your attention is, before that, I've spoken to you of omega-3 and omega-6, omega-6 and omega-3. Omega-6 are all the vegetable oil, and people tend to take a lot of omega-6, and because they don't take a lot of omega-3, which is in fish oil, flaxseed oil, their body gets inflammation and their arteries choke, right? So the only way to make sure that inflammation is doused, that means there's no inflammation or low inflammation, is to balance the omega-6 and omega-3. This is oil. And today in a modern diet, it is 17:1. It's supposed to be 1:1, but now it's 17:1. We take more omega-6, which is basically all the other oils, vegetable oils. Okay, these are the omega-3 are the oils found in flaxseed, found in fish oil and all this, right? So today's diet is 17:1, so we want to do 1:1. That's why there are a lot of sick people out there with cardiovascular disease and all this pain, rheumatoid arthritis and all these kind of things. So similar to omega, essential and non-essential acids needs to be balanced. But here is the problem. Now here's where the challenge is. We very often eat enough essential ones. We very often do not have enough non-essential. We don't produce enough. And there are many reasons why we don't produce enough. Because for the body to produce enough, you need to assist the body in the production of this acid. So non-essential must be balanced with essential for your body to maintain your muscles and the rest of your body fairly well, right? So remember that. Now, what is an example of essential? What is an example of non-essential? These are examples, all right? The meat that you take, the beef, the fish, the chicken, all these are under the essential amino acids. Okay, now let me show you where the collagen is found, which is under the non-essential amino acid, 11 of them. Can you see the bones and the cartilages contains where the collagen is? The tendon here that nobody eats because your teeth cannot bite through one. That's where the collagen is. You usually eat the meat, it forms in the form of steak, but we don't eat the tendon. We'll cut it away, right? What else? Egg has collagen, but where is the collagen found? The collagen is actually found on this layer of membrane. You know, there's a membrane and you crack your shell. You got to tear the membrane is the one that helps the shell come off. And then you just eat the egg. The collagen is in the membrane. Nobody eats the membrane. They eat the egg, but they don't eat the membrane. But most of the collagen is found there. Okay, so remember that. And of course, fish skin. And people don't really eat fish skin. But people say, hey, wait a minute, I do eat fish skin. Nah. If you eat fish skin like that, you're asking for trouble. Huh? This kind of fish skin, not for you to eat. Now we're talking about fish skin, not this kind of fish skin. This kind of fish skin is all loaded with chemicals and all this. That's good now. Okay, so please do not say fish skin and then you go and buy a packet of this Irving's fish skin and start eating and you say, I'm putting on my amino acid, my what you call collagen. Okay, so that's not the right way to do it. So as you can see, for the collagen, you'll find that people don't actually consume all these kind of things, but we consume more of this. So therefore, isn't it a fact that the essential is always much more than the non-essential at the end of the day, correct? Okay, so that's one fact I want to establish with you. Okay, so here's another set of facts. On average, a woman will incur 80% of their sun damage prior to turning 20 years old. And at 20, collagen production will decline by 1% per year. So you hear me right. You start declining collagen at 20 years old. Okay. Skin thickness will decrease roughly by 7% every 10 years. So by the time you're 80 years old, your skin is very thin. So there's a 10% collagen production, there's 20, and it goes on. And as it goes on, your skin starts sagging. So here are some facts. 25% of our body is collagen. Dry mass, that means take out the water, it's collagen. 75% of our connective tissues, and those tissues that are connected to each other, it is collagen. It's 75%. That's how much it is. But nobody seems to be putting any attention to it. Right? Collagens get degraded through a few things. Listen carefully. Autoimmune diseases, rheumatoid arthritis, eczema, asthma, and all this. So autoimmune diseases somehow degrade collagen. That's why I did mention that although we produce collagen ourselves through our body, we may lack collagen to a certain extent sometimes. Okay. And stress. How many of you work no stress one? Okay. You know what? You get paid because your boss wants you to take a portion of his stress and all that. Okay. So remember that. And by the way, UV rays, the sun ray damage the collagen. Yes. Synthetic chemicals, all the chemicals, the rainbow cake, I don't know what, muffin, you put some chemical inside, you eat, right? Okay. So that's synthetic chemicals. What about sugar consumption? Sugar consumption is one of the highest culprits in collagen. So the very moment you cut sugar, you'll find your face changing. Believe me, if you cut sugar from your diet, especially those people who has very high sugar, suddenly they cut it off. In 1-2 months' time, you see their face totally change. I'm not joking. Okay. And those people who smoke, I'll explain to you why later. Collagen will drop and it gets degraded. And of course, last but not least, the aging process degrades the collagen. So although your body do produce collagen by itself, but it does get degraded. That's the reason sometimes we need to consume it, right? Okay, so there are 9 ways collagen can improve your health. Number 1, it can support healthy metabolism. So it does improve your weight management. It helps you to repair your leaky gut. All right, I'll explain that to you. Strengthen your bones, teeth, reduces cellulite and stretch marks. Cardiovascular, improves the quality of your skin and your hair. Supports detoxification, gets it out of the system. Every one of them, I'll go into a little bit of detail to explain to you how it works. Now, it's very easy for me to say, hey, it repairs bones. But I'm pretty sure you did not come in, going to spend 1 hour listening to me that it repairs bone or it helps with leaky gut. You want to know how and why, so that you know how to take action when it is required. And improves sleep quality, whether you believe it or not, it improves sleep quality. So let's go to one item at a time, right? I may not be able to cover all, but I'll try and cover as much as possible because I have basically I have an hour. Okay, so let's talk about the gut. Okay, so the bones contains gelatin. Gelatin contains collagen. Collagen contains amino acid, and it actually repairs the cell lining of the intestinal wall. So listen carefully. This is a healthy gut. You know, this is where the small intestine, the wall is. It has little fingers like this called the villi. Basically what happens, these little red dots are your nutrients. They are digested. It will get absorbed through this villi. And whatever that's undigested, viruses, bacteria, all this that's too big, it will not be able to get absorbed. Okay. However, there is a condition called the leaky gut. When these strong joints here are broken, okay, and where all the undigested food, the virus, those that you don't want to go into your bloodstream, actually go into your bloodstream and gets carried on by your blood to the rest of the body, and it causes a lot of havoc in the rest of the body. This is called a leaky gut. It is not a hearsay. Leaky gut science of leaky gut has been around for a long time. So therefore, if you have symptoms like frequent colds, especially let me show you this. Give me a second. Especially when you have constipation, you have frequent diarrhea. Some people have what we call the irritable bowel syndrome. For no right reason, the stomach don't feel well, your stomach hurts, you got some digestive issues and all this. You feel tired all the time, and some people get a lot of skin problem. they get flare up on the skin, red patches all over the place. They are sensitive to food, they're sensitive to certain things like bleach or anything, they get flare up and all this. And you will not be surprised, it is a systemic thing that's linked to a leaky gut. Okay, so therefore, one of the ways to get rid of a leaky gut is to make sure that you have enough collagen inside that repairs this gut lining. So yes, I would like to confirm with you that the intestinal lining, the health is dependent on the amount of collagen that your body can produce. I give you another scenario. Some young people, they drink milk, no problem. Once they get to a certain age, they drink milk, lao sai, diarrhea. When they are like 40, 50, the gut lining has worn off. So all these things get in, you get a lot of purging. All right. So these are all called leaky gut. And one of the biggest culprit of leaky gut is called gluten. You consume too much gluten. All right. So it can be a problem. So one of those things you need to improve in your body is actually collagen content to solve all these issues. And not all these issues, it's very mysterious because it's 1,001 symptoms. Medical doctor has very high difficulty in diagnosing the cause of the whole thing. Okay, so give it a shot. Okay, collagen also support weight loss through muscle building. This is a very interesting one. Now, if I draw you this is the bone and the cross section of the muscle, you realize this tendon over here, and all the fibers that's supporting the red stuff, which is your muscle, all these are actually collagen fiber. They are collagen fiber, and collagen, it breaks up. It goes into the amino acids. So, could you imagine? Without the collagen, the muscle does not exist. The muscle cannot work. Muscles, for you to move your bone, is got to contract, and 80% of the contraction load of the muscle is taken by the collagen fibers in the muscle. So there are some people who have very strong muscles, some people don't have. Okay, the question is the collagen enough or not? Okay, so there are some people for those who are having difficulty eating enough protein, the essential protein, you're doing exercise, you're sleeping well, but you're still having difficulty gaining muscle. Consider this. Perhaps it's the collagen that is insufficient. How do you know that you have insufficient collagen? Now, those ladies out there who have a tendency to have very serious stretch marks, okay, they will also tend to have the same difficulty in growing muscles. And all this has one common denominator. It's called the collagen. All right. So think about it. We have no definitive answer for you, but we know that collagen takes 80% of the contraction load of the muscle. So it's related. What else? Joint health, just on collagen alone. This particular smooth bone on your joints is made of collagen, and a degraded collagen can cause a lot of pain. Okay, especially something called, if it goes very serious, you don't deal with it, it's called osteoarthritis, and it can be quite crippling. Right. So as we age, we actually use up our joint. Our joint is moving on a daily basis, on a minute basis, every second we move. And I'm not talking about knee joints, I'm talking about joints all over the place. Right? And they do contain collagens and they do wear out. We need to consistently replenish it. Right? So bad nutrition is something that is a major cause of all this. All right, so collagen is also improved bones. Now remember, 30% of your bone is made of collagen. Remember, it's the glue. Without this collagen called the glue, your minerals like calcium, magnesium cannot stick to it to form a bone, right? So if you go and take a big bone and you boil it for 42 hours, 42 hours later you take out the bone, you press, the bone is soft because the collagen has leaked into the soup, into the broth, okay? And that's where the collagen is, so the bone becomes soft. So once you remove the collagen, you have soft bone, and there is a disease, okay? It's called an imperfecta. It's a disease where these children are born with a genetic disorder where the body cannot produce enough collagen for the bone. So it's called soft bone. They keep breaking their bone and they can't really grow properly. So imagine how important collagen is. Okay, not that they eat collagen, you'll help, but they just cannot produce it. And that's how production is, how important production is. Right. Another form of what will happen if you don't have enough collagen is called osteoporosis. When it comes to osteoporosis, most people will deal with it by dunking calcium inside, isn't it? You dump calcium, take calcium pill, calcium drink, milk, and all this. But most people have forgotten about the collagen. So if somebody has prescribed to you a calcium pill, some doctors have prescribed to you a calcium pill, or somebody has introduced you some calcium tablets for you to take, don't forget to take it together with collagen, okay? Or take it together with something that helps to produce collagen, which is more definite way of doing it. Don't just dump in the calcium, okay? Remember that. And you know what? It causes a lot of hip fracture, and the hip fractures, the numbers are very big. I did this in my last menopausal talk a few weeks ago. Hip fracture is very common in osteoporosis, especially women who are going through menopause. It gets worse because of the you lose the estrogen that protects your bone. And a lot of people thought, I repeat this, a lot of people thought that I fall, therefore I break my hip. Actually, the answer is people usually break their hip first before they fall. So imagine how fragile the hip cannot, the bone that cannot take away, it breaks. And because it breaks, a person falls. Okay, that is the correct answer in terms of hip fracture. Okay, so don't let your bone go up to that brittle, right? Okay, the other one about what collagen does, see, it assists. See, there are many uses of collagen. It assists in liver detox. You see, liver detox, what does the liver do? This is the whole liver. After this particular presentation, you will cherish your liver like nobody's business, because the liver is the most hardworking organ in your body. Not your kidneys, not your lungs, not your heart. It's the liver. Why? Because your liver removes toxins, like end products of metabolism. What is an end product? For example, when you eat meat, your meat has purine, and when your body digests and metabolizes purine, it becomes uric acid. The liver will have to assist it to discharge it. Okay, bacteria, some bacteria dies inside there. The liver has to discharge it. What about drugs? The exotoxin, that means coming from outside. That's a Panadol you put in, the body actually expel, the liver expel 95% of it. All right. Agricultural chemical, your pesticide, you take a lot of vegetable, your pesticide, if you don't wash it carefully. Food additive, whenever we ask people to take supplement, show me the science, but they don't hesitate when we ask them to eat a piece of rainbow cake. They'll just eat. But do you know how much chemical is inside there? That is not scientifically proven to be safe, right? Household, what about your plate? You didn't wash away the detergent, then you put food on your plate, you eat it. The liver has to get rid of it, and it's very consistent. Microbial contaminants. So every mouthful of food that you eat, there are bacteria and viruses outside, and they are dust settling on it. You're swallowing it. Something in your body has to discharge it because your body don't need it. So the toxins will go into your liver first. Phase 1, they will need all the multivitamins, the flavonoids, you notice? And then then after the intermediate state, they'll need all these other nutrients. That's the reason why you need to take a very good multivitamin, because you're not eating enough fruits and vegetables. You need all this. And then phase 3 is when you need the amino acid. Phase 2, sorry. And do you remember the two, glycine and proline? Glycine is a collagen. It is needed to do the final collating, what you call, they bind. The amino acid help to bind the toxins, and then it either comes out through your bowel and feces, or what comes out through your bowel is things like your estrogen comes out through the bowel, right? Or the uric acid that actually comes out, bind, and they come out through your kidneys, through your urine, and so forth. And sometimes it comes out through your sweat glands. So if you get yourself measured and you find that you have high organ fat or fatty liver, don't take it lightly, because that engine fails, your whole body fails. Trust me, this is a very important organ, okay? Don't play a fool. So yes, collagen does help support detox metabolism. Oh, then somebody asked, hey, I heard collagen help with cardiovascular health. Simply because of this. In your artery, the wall there, this whole thing, there is collagen support. Why is collagen inside there? Because when your heart pump blood, the artery is supposed to expand, contract, elastic, and the elasticity is contributed by the collagen and the elastin, of course. Right? So if you don't have enough, it becomes stiff, right? And your guess is right. You look at this artery, the whole heart, is loaded with R3. Don't you think collagen is very important? Now I have a very important question to you. So people say, oh, it supports my heart. That means if I were to pour collagen into my mouth, will I get better cardiovascular health? And the answer is not necessarily true. I'm going to warn you about this. I'm going to be very careful to communicate with this. The question is, does too much collagen cause cardiovascular issues? While it helps, does it cause? Yes. The answer is yes. Overdose of collagen consumption will cause thickening of the arteries because there's too much of the collagen here, thus thickening the blood vessels and therefore causing what? Blood pressure to rise at your systolic time when your heart pump, blood pressure goes up. So the best strategy is always to get your body to produce collagen in the correct amount from your body itself, because the body will now know how to produce it in the correct amount, or you take it, you consume it in the gelatin form. Try not to use those in a powdered form, especially those in a powder form, a can, where you put how much collagen you want, you mix yourself. Don't do those. Those that are packaged into a serving for per day serving and all this. Those will control the amount. So remember, good stuff, anything too good also not great, isn't it? Some people say ginseng very good. You try and eat 3 pieces of 1,000-year-old ginseng a day, you see what happened. Your nose will spurt blood. Okay, so it's not good or not, it's how you manage it. So the best way to get collagen to serve you well is to make sure your body produces, because body knows how to produce just right for you. Okay, and I'll show you how it's done. And does the collagen support the skin structure? That's where your mom's skin comes in. Yes, because this is where the collagen and elastin is. When it is broken because of aging or whatever reason, smoking or whatever it is, you will see all this. Then these are the wrinklings and the sagging. Okay, and this is the keyword, 70% of the skin protein is collagen. So if you have sufficient collagen in your body, you will find that you have a better skin. Those people, you look at their face, especially those superstars, you see their before after, they age terribly, and the skin sags terribly. You know that they have a collagen issue inside their body also. It actually shows up in the skin most often. All right. So this is what happens when you do what we call a collagen treatment, where you learn how to improve your collagen. Nothing fantastic. You can't compare it to what we call a plastic surgery, but you'll see that visually you can see improvement in the face and in the visually. Okay, even if you take a closer look, you'll see the fine lines all disappear a little bit. Okay, so do not use collagen treatment with as compared to plastic surgery. Those are the plastic surgery category. Okay, but collagen, just to consume it or let it grow in the body, will show you this kind of results. Right? And it's pretty fast, it's not slow. Okay, now how important collagen is. This is a disease called EB disease. I call it EB because why? I can't pronounce it. All right. It is a disorder, it's a genetic disorder where the child is born and the body cannot produce enough collagen for the skin. So all you need to do is to jerk the skin, it will crack, it will split open. There's no collagen to hold on. So these children grow up, whole life, their body is bandaged. Okay, whole life, their body is bandaged. They are always peeling, and every day they have to change their bandages. And every time they change their bandages, they're screaming away. Okay, research is going on right now, and now they're finalizing the research. I hope it heals. Why are the pharmaceutical industry not doing this research? Because there's not enough customer. End of the day, there are only about 20 to 30,000 of these kids worldwide, so there's not enough customer to justify for the amount of research work, right? So poor thing, huh? So that's how important collagen is for the skin. Okay, and yes, it does support the collagen does support your nails and your hair. Anyway, the nail is made of minerals, keratin, and collagen anyway. And by the way, the collagen fiber wraps around the hair follicle. And the hair is also made of collagen and wraps down, so it holds on to your hair. Okay, that's how important collagen is, all right? Okay, now that I've gone through with you how to improve, what benefits the collagen have, now I'm going to show you how to improve your body collagen. Okay, actually, the how to improve, the how is very simple. It's a question on how consistent you want to do it. First, step one, our body, I repeat again, our body can produce our own collagen. So do not in any time think that in order to improve collagen, I have to consume it, okay? And in order for your body to produce collagen, you have to consume some micronutrients. These micronutrients are the ones that help your body boost collagen production. It's as simple as that, all right? Let's take a look at it. Now, for example, proline, which is an amino acid, is found in things like Swiss cheese, mustard, milk, egg white dried. Now, this is a collagen molecule by itself. So they are found in the vegetarian sources, all right? Vitamin C, which is the major component in producing collagen. That's the reason why people say, hey, how come vegetarian also can produce collagen without being able to consume all those cartilage and all this from animals? That's because if they eat enough correct vegetables, okay, you will be able to produce your own collagen, okay? Here's an interesting fact. Here's an interesting fun fact. Do you know that there are only 3 animals in the world that cannot produce their own vitamin C from their liver? Namely, the guinea pig, the ape, and the human being. All these 3 has one common denominator, no tail. Okay, the rest, the monkeys, the goats, the rats, everything, every one of these animals can produce their own vitamin C. That's the reason a tiger can eat meat all along and yet got vitamin C, because their liver generate it. The human beings cannot do it. So if people argue that we are actually meat animal, actually is not exactly true. We need to eat plants, right? So we cannot generate it. Don't ask me why. It's an evolutionary problem, right? So we have to consume. So it's an essential multivitamin. Vitamin C, we have to consume it. Anthocyanin, very difficult word. It's a flavonoid. It is basically found in your dark-colored fruits and vegetables. The eggplant, the raspberries, the black blueberries, the purple cabbage, all this has something called anthocyanin, all right? So all this helps you to produce collagen. What else? Copper, found in all this stuff, the beans, the nuts, the other amino acid found in where? All the beans and the quinoa and all this, and the tofu and tempeh and all this. So as you can see, all these are very vegetarian, you know. So that's how vegetarians, they have their own collagen. All right. Another one that's important is called vitamin A. Okay, like the dried apricots, the carrots, the sweet potatoes, the squash, all this orangey color, right? That's vitamin A. And by the way, this is the wrong type of apricot. If you want to eat dried apricot, please eat the one that's brown or black in color. Okay, those that's bright color is actually treated by chemicals already. The organic dried apricot is brown or black in color. Yes. Okay. So what about other trace minerals? They are all found here. Zinc is found here, and these are some examples. So therefore, all these are actually ingredients that when you consume, helps your body produce collagen. It does produce collagen by itself. Step 2 is to consume in a form of gelatin or soup. So here's the question. Oliver, you just said that the body produces by itself. But why do we need to consume it? The reason is very simple. Okay, the reason is very simple. The very moment somebody who smokes, you're aging, external, sunlight, the UV ray and all this, and other chemical, whatever it is, it will degrade the collagen quality in your body. And that's when you may want to consider consuming it, an extra to go in. Okay, especially the aging part, there's not much you can do. You age, all right? And the collagen production will drop because of a reason. And that reason starts with a capital G. And I will tell you why later, towards the end. Okay, there are more, don't go away. There are more to show you. There are 3 types of collagen. Basically, type 1 promote hair, skin, nails, and bone health. Type 1 and type 3 collagens are the same. They're chemically a little different, percentage is different, so they call it type 1, 2, 3. The scientists put it there to confuse you. But the type 2 collagen will improve the joint and cartilage. So for anything that specifically, let's say your mom or dad says like joint pain, you know, and all this, I want to improve my joint and all this, it is basically to consume type 2 collagen. So type 1 collagen, basically the source actually comes from the skin of animals, the tendons, the scales. Sea cucumber contains is type 1, only have type 1. Okay, the bones of cows, the big bones, the pigs, the chicken and the fish. And type 2 basically is poultry. That means the birds. The birds contains the type 2 collagen. And of course, the other type 3 is also basically the same. Some of them are in the connective tissues. All right. So here are some examples like skin of fish. You know, chicken, the breastbone, sometimes there's a sharp, that is collagen, that's a soft bone part. We have the tendons of animals, we have sea cucumber, we have big bones, we have scales. A lot of commercial collagen are made of fish scales and fish skin, by the way. And the cheapest form of collagen that you can use at home is actually chicken feet. Nobody wants to eat them because number one, it looks disgusting. Okay. Number two, not all cultures know how to eat it, but it is the cheapest and the best form of collagen because just on the chicken feet alone, it's got skin, it's got bones, it's got tendon, and it's got cartilage. Just on the chicken feet alone. You imagine that. And it's not expensive. And people discard it, Okay, clean it up. I think we can make great soup. Of course, if you were to take collagen consumption, my suggestion is always take the gelatin type. Because when you make collagen, first you got to make it into a gelatin. Okay, and then if you want to eat in a powdered form, then they have to process it again. Process it chemically, process it into a powdered form. So I suggest that even if you take collagen from outside, in terms of supplement form, may I suggest you stick to the gelatin type, not the powdered one, because there's an extra process, right? All right. Okay, so these ladies, they actually went through something called our weight management process. And of course, through the whole coaching, we actually teach them how to eat food that contains all those micronutrients that we just suggested, or the vitamin A or the vitamin C and all this. We suggest to them, where do you get all these sources from your food? And so not only they have lost weight, but you will notice they actually look very, very good. For example, this is Joanne. She's 50 with 2 kids. The son is in national service. This is Ningna. She's in a beauty contest right now. Congratulations, Ningna, for Madam Singapore contest finalist. She's 57, 2 kids, has finished national service. And this is the most beautiful one. My beautiful wife herself, she's 52 last year. This year, she's 53. She's turning 53 this Friday, by the way. With 2 kids, my son has gone through national service. He's 24. My daughter is 21. This is 37 with 2. This is 37 with 1. This is 52 with 1. Also national service done. And this is 52 with 4. Daughter is in medical school. Now, you'll notice that you look at their face, you look at their body, they actually look younger. That's because of the dietary changes that we put them through. And it can happen. Okay, people say, did they take something and brush until the face? Actually, it is 80-20. Remember, skin condition is always 80% inside out. And yes, you're also encouraged to use 20% outside in. What I'm saying is that if you use a lot of skincare product and you forgot about nutrition, then you may be defeating the purpose of skincare in that sense, right? Scientifically speaking. Okay, so these are also some of those ladies who have, some of them are actually inside here, who have used our weight management program, but they have been taught how to eat properly through a 3-3-3 eating plan. And you will notice that as they lose the weight, their face tightens. It does not, when you lose weight, you're supposed to set, right? The skin set, right? But you notice that their skin tightens and it glows. They look pretty different. Okay, sure. They do not look like those who have gone for plastic surgery, but they do look relatively different, and it is visually different. And of course, I would like to bring in the oldest one in the pack. Okay, she's champion in terms of age. We'll ask her to tell you her age. Her name is Janet, and I've invited her here to share with you what did she do to herself. You see the collagen situation of the eye sagging and the sagging happening across her face already. And so this is a recent photograph of her. So Janet, can you come in, please, Janet?
Yeah,
Miss Lin, where are you? Yeah. I can't see your face.
You can't see me.
Maybe I can see you already. Wait, let me check.
Why you cannot see me?
Oh, now I can see you already. Okay. Oh, you're glowing. So Janet, I invited you here. First of all, I'd like to ask you a very, very sensitive question.
Yeah.
How old are you?
Oh, I'm 69 this year.
You're going to be 70 next year.
Yeah, 69, just turning 69 this year.
Holy cow. Okay. I know you're much older, but I didn't know you're your dad senior, right? And I heard your grandmother already, right?
Yeah, I have 2 grandchildren. One is 9 years old, one is 5 years old.
Okay. I can't tell you're 69. So tell me, what have you been doing to help yourself look like that? Tell me what you went through.
Oh, I went through that. Of course I went through the 90 days program
Okay.
2 years ago.
All right.
So after that, I take the life pack and
All right.
the white span, the
Okay.
white span. The life pack I took life pack nano.
All right.
So the life pack I took actually life pack I took about 10 over years. I think 15 years already.
So that is the multivitamin part.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because I suffered last time when I have this menopause, I suffered from the insomnia.
All right.
Very lethargic. So my good friends Li Ling introduced me the life pack. So I took it for a few months, and then my sleep has improved.
All right.
I feel more energetic. So I taking from then I never stopped. So I also didn't take up this menopause, the hormones pill suggested by the doctor. I refuse to take. So, but I don't have all the symptoms, they said menopause has a lot of symptoms, but I don't have.
That's good. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Okay. What else? You said Ultimate Duo, which is actually Y span and R square.
Y span and R square. I took Y span and R square also. So the Y span and R square when I take at the beginning you cannot see the obvious changes. So after taking about 5 years, I think 5 years, I can see my change. That's why I see last night I was looking at the photo. I want to show the photo, and I look at this photo. I got a shock.
So you have not seen this photo yourself until last night when we asked you to show.
Yeah, because the other one is I think few years ago ago I took, and then this one the right hand side, this one I just took 2 weeks ago. So I just searching the photos to show. I got a shock.
Got a shock. Okay.
Yeah.
Besides all those supplements and all this, do you use anything on your skin?
Of course, I use the skincare, the LumiSpa.
Oh, you use a LumiSpa. Okay.
Yeah. LumiSpa to cleans my face 2 times a day. And I use the Me, of course, for the skincare. And now I think I use the Boost. Boost. I think I used 3 months already. So I can see the difference.
So ladies and gentlemen, now you know why the women's market is a very big business. Just imagine how much she's using. So the question is it all worth it?
Yeah. It's worth it. You can see I get younger and younger. Because last time when I heard the scientist, Joe Chen, always talk about when you take the age lock products, you don't see the difference at the beginning, but after 3 to 5 years, if you go out with your age group friends and or take picture, then you can see the difference. So now I believe.
Yeah, and it actually was not deliberate because you did not actually go and compare this photograph. You only get to see it yesterday only when I asked you to share,
last
right?
night.
And you know why we asked you to share? Because we saw the difference, but you didn't notice.
Yeah. I didn't notice because I see myself every day.
You see yourself every day.
I can feel I'm much more energetic.
All right. And I know there are certain things you're not confident to share. I will share on your behalf, I know.
Yeah.
Later question, Okay. So thank you very much, Janet. Thanks for. I mean, you don't even need to say anything. You just appearing here. You look at her face. You realize that we did not Photoshop your face.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the most important thing, right? So, grandmother of 2, thank you very much. That was a very precious sharing for the rest of you. So, thank you very much. I'm going to go on with the rest of my talk.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. Okay, so that was Janet. Now, there's something that Janet did not share with you technically. And what she did produce in her body, it is called glutathione. And please don't go away. We are not talking about the breast, the hair, and the stretch mark yet. It's coming to us, and don't go away. Okay. Now, glutathione is always called a master antioxidant because it protects every single organ in your body. And besides all this DNA, removes carcinogens that cause cancer and all this, immune system, it also, listen carefully, it activates vitamin C. That means it makes your vitamin C more active. What does that do? When the vitamin C becomes more active, it produces collagen. So having glutathione in your body directly contributes to your skin health and your overall body health in terms of collagen production. A lot of people didn't understand that particular part. All right, you can take vitamin C, but remember, vitamin C is water soluble. You take it, it comes out through your urine if you don't circulate in your body, and that's what glutathione do to vitamin C. So you can go outside and buy a very cheap vitamin C, you take it, it can come out through your urine and you don't know. You need things like flavonoids and glutathione to circulate. And I got good news for you. Glutathione, like collagen, is produced from the cells of your body. It is not acquired. It is produced from the cells of your body. All you need to do is assist your body produce more. And here's the problem. As you grow older, glutathione production drops. And that's why people age. Okay. Now, is there something outside there that I can use, I can consume that helps me produce a lot of this glutathione? Let me tell you something about glutathione. It's a very big market in the Philippines. In the Philippines, people inject and do water drip glutathione into the skin to make themselves fairer and younger, But that's very dangerous. It's not really permitted in Singapore at this point of time because there are some scientific problem with in terms of putting it in. But if you can help your body produce it, now that will then be a very safe and actually it's a very natural way to do it. And allow me to introduce you to something called Age-Lock Wispan. Now this is the Age-Lock product that Janet has been talking about. Age-Lock, you're wondering what in the world is she talking about, Age-Lock. All right, so it's called Age-Lock Wispan. In Malaysia and other part of the world, it's called U-Span. Okay, in Singapore, it's called Wispan. It's the same thing. All right. So in Malaysia, in Singapore, they say Wispan, and Malaysia say U-Span. So it's U-Span Malaysia and Wispan in Singapore. Okay. It protects the body repair mechanism at a cellular level, DNA damage and repair. It helps with the head also, memory. Here it goes. Blood vessel elasticity. That is where the collagen comes in already. Blood glucose control. It helps you with blood sugar. It helps you with blood pressure regulation. It helps you. It supports. The word is support, not cure, but support, not cure. Glucose metabolism, which is burning off, function response of immune system. Promotes healthy joints and promote healthy joint fluidity. There we go again. It's collagen again. All right. And contains unique blend of nutrients that is not readily available. So this is what the Wispan, you consume it, it covers almost everything. And here is the good news. Research, this is in the official document from the scientists. Participants taking Age-Lock Wispan or U-Span showed a statistically significant increase in glutathione measurements after 6 weeks. Whereas participants in the placebo, that means taking sugar pills, are not taking this, fake one, showed no increase. And this is a reference to the research. So this particular product do help your body produce. You notice it does not contain glutathione. We don't encourage consumption or injecting of glutathione. We encourage your body to produce it by itself. Okay. And guess what? Glutathione depletion is caused by a lot of issues in your body, including smoking. Okay. Smoking and alcohol and stress and all this. And please don't tell me you're working and you're going to have stress. Okay. So remember the detox, it helps the body to detox. There. Can you see? Remember this that's where the glutathione is. All right. It is required in the phase 1. You need glutathione. Okay. So aging is caused by a drop in glutathione also, or vice versa. So these are 2 individuals like Amanda as a result of taking Wispan, improve in the skin in terms of collagen as a result of glutathione production as a result of Wispan. I was one of the first guinea pigs. I'm so passionate about it because I was one of the first guinea pig that was given that one. And in 1 month's time, there was a significant difference. And I'm very particular about the way I take photograph, okay? I make sure the shadow is in the same place. I use the same camera. And you can see on the the spectacle and the hair is the same texture. This is not Mei Tutu. It is actually original. Can you see the shadow is all on the same spot? I'm very particular. It's by an iPhone, not Samsung, not Huawei, not whatever it is. It is an iPhone. It is as it is. Okay, so to explain to you is when you take Y-span, it internally activates the production of glutathione through your cells. Glutathione has two functions, as I show. Liver detox, it supports, as well as activate vitamin C and thus collagen production, and it decreases melatonin. That's why you look a bit lighter. The skin is a bit lighter. Now, those people who say, how come when you smoke and you drink alcohol, you tend to age faster? Because when you are aging and your body don't have enough glutathione, it will activate all your glutathione to your liver to detox. Therefore, it will not help you with your collagen. That's why you age faster. And if you're young, you're smoking, you don't feel it. Once you hit about 45, 50 years old, the aging, it becomes very fast if you're smoking and drinking alcohol, okay? Because your body don't produce the glutathione anymore. And so you're destroying it some more, okay? So that's how, if you ask me a question, how does smoking and alcohol cause people to age faster? This is the reason, all right? So the other one that the Janet talked about is called the Lumi Spa. And can you see this very big word here? It is a cleansing robot, but it is designed specifically with 7 functions. And one of the biggest functions is collagen production on your skin. Okay, so Janet, congratulations, you used the right instrument. All right. Forbes has printed it as one of the 7 last-minute gifts that are worth your money. Christmas is coming. I think your mom you'll be pleasantly surprised that it's not expensive. This stuff is good, okay? Just ask the person who gave you this link and ask him where you can find this. It is a very good instrument, all right? It has 7 functions. I'm not gonna go into details with you, right? So the other one that is not available, I tell you first, it is not available. If you beg and steal, you can't find it, okay? It is called an Age-Lock Boost. Now, Age-Lock Boost contains an ingredient inside there that contains active, stable vitamin C that's 50 times more stable than normal vitamin C. That means it keeps your vitamin C in your skin. Help produce what? Collagen. Okay, this one will only be available in limited stock on the 7th of December. Ask them how you can get it, and when you purchase it, it comes with a machine with three of this. This machine is a very advanced patented technology that activates your skin. Okay, and it can do 2 major functions. There are a lot. One of them is lowering of pigmentation. The other one is lifting, making more elastic, brighter. The skin looks lighter, and it looks more plumper, as you can see on. Of course, this is 4 weeks. This is 1 month. It's nothing. You want anything instant? Go to a plastic surgeon. That's instant. Okay. You want something that's more light and you can do yourself at home? These are the ones. Now I'm going to give you the 2 answers that I promised to you about the breast and all these things. Right? Exciting, right? Okay. Yeah. Here's the big question. Will collagen make my breast bigger? I'm not interested in it, okay? Men, don't bother about listening to this because you want to make your chest bigger, go and pump some iron, okay? Men, you got more muscles and you so go and pump some iron. Ladies, can you pump iron and have your breast become bigger? Yes and no. All right, yes and no. It depends. But the answer is, will collagen make my breast bigger? The answer is no, unfortunately. Collagen will not necessarily make your breast bigger, but it will most likely make them look firmer, plumper, and more youthful. Okay, why? Because the collagen is a fiber that forms what we call a fibrous tissues around your breast, and it holds it up. When you lose collagen, that's where things come down south. Okay? Hey, by the way, the yellow stuff on your breast is actually fat cells. Some people say, if I lose weight, will I lose my breast? Yes, you will somewhat lose your breast. Somewhat, okay? But if you can improve your collagen, you will find the difference not as big because you want your breast to be proportional. The last strategy you want to make your breast bigger is to become fatter, so that your breast become fatter. It does not look better that way, okay? The idea is to lose a little bit of the fat, right? And increase the collagen because the collagen fiber, this is a collagen fiber around the elastin, is the one that's holding up the breast tissues. So yes, no, the collagen does not make your breast bigger, but it does make them look firmer, plumper, and more youthful. Would you like to be more youthful? Not that you're going to go around showing, okay? But, it's for your own reasons, all right? Somehow it's important to ladies, huh? as I heard. Will collagen help with thinning hair? These are the main questions. My hair is thinning. Can my collagen help me grow my hair and all this? Well, here's the real answer. If it's a male pattern hair loss or something called alopecia, alopecia is an autoimmune system that destroys your hair follicle and patches of your hair come out. Okay, it happens in men and women. Then the answer is no. You will not do that. But however, remember the hair shaft. This hair shaft is loaded with collagen and it holds on to your hair. And this hair is a material, one of the material is called collagen. If you have enough collagen, you will probably have something thicker and hair that will not drop so often. Would that be a reasonable answer? Because if I can grow hair with collagen, I'll be a billionaire right now. So far, nobody has found a solution yet. Okay, so remember this. So the collagen does not help your hair grow to become fuller because you have male pattern hair loss or you have alopecia, but it will probably make it stronger and thicker if you don't have those two and you are consuming or growing enough collagen in your body. All right, so that's the reason. And the question is, Oliver, I got stretch mark. How? You know what's a stretch mark? These are the collagen fibers, you know. And when your stomach stretch, especially ladies, if you get pregnant, you stretch, and your collagen is not strong enough, it bursts here, and this is where the stretch mark is. All right, it bursts, it literally bursts, and that's where the stretch mark is. Okay, so the question here is, will collagen help with eradicating my stretch marks that I already have? And here's the answer. Science says collagen will probably be able to lighten stretch marks that are already there. Nobody has been able to get rid of it totally. Okay, if you start improving on your collagen production in your body or you consume some, it will probably help you lighten it. But so far, science has not been able to get rid of it on a 100% basis. Okay. Hey, by the way, those people who put on a lot of weight suddenly can also have stretch mark one. Are you aware of that? Teenagers, you see that. Okay. However, if you are about to get pregnant and you know that the stretch mark is coming, may I suggest that you find a way to load up on your collagen, whether you're consuming enough of those fruits and vegetables that contain those micronutrients, or you take some more mild form of collagen. Okay, so this is a strategy for stretch marks, if I may. So that's the reason why if you have very serious stretch mark during a pregnancy, you probably don't have sufficient collagen in your body, and the rest of your body is probably having the same issues, right? Okay, so that was myself a long time ago, and it is worth it to keep yourself young, so that as your children grow, you don't look like a dry prune as we go along. Okay, like Janet, like that. One day, I hope that my wife one day will look like Janet, and one day I'll look like the female version of Janet, not Aqua, but the male version of Janet, younger, and she's smart. Can you see you look at a picture, her apple cheek here got shine one, you know. So here's what I offer you. Okay. This coming Thursday on the 3rd of December, I'll be conducting a very short class. Okay, it's called a Y-span enhancement 60-day challenge. That means we will start taking pictures and all this. All right, and I will share with you some body collagen food recipes with you. I will coach you how to apply your Y-span. Now, if you're on TR90 and you ask me how to apply on TR90, I will advise also during your be a pretty chatty session itself. I will also list the collagen foods that combine a Y-span. Now, it's very easy to list out all those foods, but how to eat it is the application is where it's difficult. Okay, and Executive Brand Director Glenda will be doing the Lumi Spa and Age Lock Boost demonstration. So it'll be half an hour for me, half an hour for Glenda. Okay, so basically, if you want to take the challenge by Chinese New Year, you want to look a few years younger, by leveraging on collagen, that class on Thursday on the 3rd of December is where you would like to attend. Okay, so if you are interested, please ask the person who sent you this link to register your name with us. So we will only let people who register a link to come in, and then basically we only allow members to come in. Basically, so to register, and hopefully I see you on Thursday, and we will be able to coach you. All right, so it's exactly 1 hour. We try to do it 1 hour. Actually, there's a lot of details, but I'm afraid I cannot go through too much details because it's an hour. you're going to sleep already. Next day got to work, right? By the way, I don't work. I got no job except this one. Huh? Okay. So thank you very much, Malaysians, our Malaysian friends out there. Please stay at home. Please don't gather in groups right now. It's very serious outside there. Singaporeans, don't hao-lian. You know the numbers are coming down, but just stay safe, okay? Coronavirus is still very evident. So I hope to see you guys, some of you guys, on Thursday. And the question people ask, do I need to buy anything to attend? No, as long as you have a membership with the company, you can attend. And if you buy already attend, or you want to explore and you want to attend first, then you explore, up to you. Okay, up to you, all right? So I hope to see you on Thursday, all right? Ciao. Have a